Earlier this year, singer Selena Gomez announced that she is lying low due to her recovering from a kidney transplant. She shared that one of her friends had gave her a kidney, and she thanked her at the 2017 Video Music Award that had saved her life. I'm here to persuade you guys to be an organ donor, and how one day it'll save your life, save someone's life. When I found out about Selena Gomez news, I was amazed because I didn't know who would give me a whole organ if I needed one. I believe that people often misunderstand about being an organ donor, and it promoted me to do more research about this topic. First, I'll tell you about my problems and my conceptions in dealing with organ donors, and next, I'll tell you about how important organ donor is. And last, I'll talk about my proposed solution. Let's begin by identifying some issues in the transplant community. The United States is suffering from low organ storage of organ donors. This has caused high demand of transplant and not enough organs to go around. According to Brian Hansen's 2003 article, the organ storage from CQ researcher, 81,000 people are waiting to get an organ, and 6,000 Americans are dying each year because they don't get to receive an organ. People have misunderstanding about being an organ donor, which caused them to refuse to donate. For example, many people aren't organ donors because they say it's against their religion. And most sanctions the concept. Now that we identified the roots of the problem, let's talk about the importance of organ donors. Patients in life-threatening illness has been served by an organ transplant. Although kidney disease patients can survive by receiving the treatment, it's not possible for a heart and liver patient because it is severe of their condition. With more organ donors, the death of patients will die waiting for an organ and will decrease, saving more life. Many people have an organ transplant say that they have lived better lives. According to a 2012 article, Ellen DeGeneres talked to a woman about her opposing viewpoint in the context. A woman appeared in a The Ellen show and talked about how she received a treatment and how it saved her life. She was diagnosed with a lung condition and explained the importance of being an organ donor. Because without that lung, she knew if she wouldn't be with us today. With that being said, let's talk about how people can become more aware of being an organ donor. We need to educate people and eliminate any misconception about being an organ donor. Apple wants to encourage millions of iPhone owners to register as an organ donor. According to 2016 San Francisco Chronicle article, Apple surged organ donors via new iPhone software from iOS issue. Apple has developed an update and informed people about how they can become an organ donor and how it will help people. Facebook is another big social media that can help you out a lot. It explains the health information about becoming an organ donor. Nowadays, everyone is always on their phone browsing and looking through social media. By reading and learning about becoming an organ donor, this will help people that are in need of an organ and find a donor. Imagine you are a loved one in the hospital in a critical need of an organ, and a doctor tells you that there is a slim chance of receiving one. What would your thoughts be in that moment? With that being said, being an organ donor can save lives and one day save yours too. With all that being said, today I told you about the problems of the organ storage and why people need to consider being a donor and some solutions to contribute to the cause. Register to become an organ donor today by going to your state organ donor Register and utilize social media apps to resource, learn more about it. Life is a precious gift that people often take for granted. By becoming an organ donor, you can give someone a second chance of life. Thank you.